Welcome to Cosmos and Currents, where the mysteries of the universe come alive. Have you ever wondered how galaxies, those vast collections of stars, gas, and dust, are born and evolve over billions of years? Join me on a journey as we unravel the cosmic story of how galaxies form, from the very first moments of the universe to the dazzling array of galaxies we observe today. Our story begins around 13.8 billion years ago, with the Big Bang, an event that birthed not just space and time, but the fundamental elements that make up the universe. In the first few minutes, hydrogen and helium, the simplest elements, were created. But these early atoms were only the building blocks for something far more magnificent. As the universe expanded and cooled, these tiny atoms of hydrogen and helium began to gather together under the force of gravity, forming vast clouds of gas. These gas clouds, though massive, were diffuse, thin and spread out. But gravity never rests. Over time, it began to pull this gas together, slowly compressing it into clumps. Eventually, these dense pockets of gas became so compact that they triggered nuclear fusion, creating the very first stars, called population 3 stars. These stars were unlike any we know today. They were huge, hot, and burned bright. But they lived fast and died young, exploding as supernovae. These explosions scattered heavier elements, such as carbon and oxygen, into space, enriching the universe with the materials needed for the next generation of stars and planets. As time went on, these stellar explosions triggered the formation of even more stars, and these stars grouped together, slowly forming the first galaxies. These early galaxies were small, irregular, and chaotic, but as gravity continued its work, they began to merge, grow, and stabilize into the more familiar shapes we see today: spiral, elliptical, and irregular galaxies. One of the most striking types of galaxies is the spiral galaxy, like our very own Milky Way. The Milky Way started out as a small, irregular galaxy, but eventually formed into the majestic spiral we see today. This process took billions of years, and it's still ongoing. But the journey of galaxies doesn't end there. Galaxies are not static. They continue to grow and evolve. Over time, galaxies collide, merge, and sometimes even cannibalize smaller galaxies. These collisions often spark new star formation, leading to even larger and more complex structures. What was once a peaceful cluster of stars becomes a swirling, dynamic system full of life and activity. Today, we observe galaxies of all shapes and sizes, from the spiral arms of the Milky Way to the dense elliptical galaxies filled with ancient stars. Each one tells a unique story of its formation. Some galaxies are still in the process of merging, while others are in a phase of relative calm. But what's even more mind-boggling is that there are billions of galaxies in the universe, each with billions of stars, planets, and potentially even more cosmic wonders. Each galaxy is a story of creation, destruction, and rebirth. And who knows? We may one day discover that the galaxy we call home is just one of many in a much larger cosmic narrative. If you're fascinated by the cosmos, if you're curious about the birth and evolution of galaxies, and if you want to stay up to date with the latest discoveries in the universe, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us on this incredible journey through space at Cosmos and Currents. Thank you for watching, and remember, the universe is vast, but with every discovery, we draw a little closer to understanding its secrets.